Alright. Hello and welcome to Check Out This Guy. This is the podcast where two homies sitting in a closet, one microphone between them because they're not gay.
Uh-huh. No 7 minutes of heaven allowed.
Oh no.
What's up? I'm Emory. My pronouns are they, she, he.
What's up? I'm Morg. I'm the other homie in the closet, and I am gay. My pronouns are they, he.
What's up? I'm Izzy, and I'm mega gay over here.
Cool. Also, it turns out all three of us are gay. Oops. I miscalculated.
Well, I had to be mega gay just to balance it out and average us out to regular gay.
Well,
So we're back on track.
It just means you came out of the closet literally.
Coming out of the closet in a closet.
If you could only see the expression on my face right now.
What does it look like? Tell the audience.
Utter bewilderment, probably.
Good.
Morg and I are recording in person here.
Uh-huh.
We're visiting for the weekend. It's nice. It's pretty cool. We're having a good time. And now we're podcasting.
Yeah.
I mean,
A much better setup than I would have had at my place.
give it like a month and a half.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Izzy's gonna get here eventually. We're working on it. So fucking what are we talking about today? What are we here for?
Well, in honor of the fact that that y'all have merged your audio recordings into a single recording this time, and the fact that we all balanced out in the intro, let's do OC fusions.
Let's do it. I love it. We're on theme this week.
Man, okay.
I don't know how we're doing OC fusions, though. We didn't discuss that before recording.
Well, we can do the Potara earrings. We could do like a classic fusion dance. We could Matrix evolve. We could Jogress evolve.
I know what some of these mean.
We could,
Morg and I were Jogress evolving earlier.
Yeah! Well, you know Dragon Ball.
Yes. Oh, no, it's the Jogress is the one I don't really get, although I know it's the Omegamon thing.
Yeah, that's DNA digivolving, but the Japanese term for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because I was teaching Morg to play Digimon with my Imperial Dramon deck.
Nice.
Yeah. There's also, like, I think it's a fusion dance kind of also, but like the
Steven Universe one, yeah.
version.
That is literally a fusion dance.
Yeah.
But they heard the words and like, let's make this a fucking literal.
Yeah.
Tuvix. Tuvix is a fusion. The worst fusion ever.
We can use the Common Rider double belt on our guys.
Oh god.
I guess here's a question of like, who do you want to fuse?
Yeah, I mean, so I think just starting off, y'all know who I'm gonna pick first. So who's gonna fuse with my Xenu?
Ooh. You know what? Why don't you throw it to either me or Morg, and we'll pick one of our own characters?
That's tough.
Emmy, I flipped a coin.
Okay. Alright. I'm trying to decide how chaotic I should go. I'm thinking about either Vermin or King.
I was thinking the Grey Pollen guys too.
Yeah.
So that's funny.
I Or possibly Hellclaw, because Hellclaw is also A, a cat girl, and B, a fucking emotional mess.
Uh-huh.
You don't want them too similar, right?
That's true,
Well,
yeah.
I was like, does Hellclaw get better, though?
Yeah, sort of, you know,
Yeah.
It takes time. Yeah, I think, like, a King and Xenu fusion would be fun, because, like, you know, you already have Xenu with, like, the dragon elements, and then just, like, they're getting, like, fucking bigger and buffer and huge because of King.
King shit, and they're, like, big old strong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I do want to just add in real quick. This morning I reposed her, and she is currently posed like one of the Pillarmen.
Great.
Just saying. So this is thematic.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do Xenu and King.
Hell yeah.
Extra scales, extra lizardy, extra big and strong. And, yeah. We're also kind of fusing their personalities, so I think adding King into the mix is gonna, like, chill Xenu out a little bit. Definitely, like, you know, but, you know, King's personality is, like, they're like, a little more grounded and low-key. They're the one who's, like, always having, you know, the brain cell in the room. So yeah, I think that would actually balance out Xenu's personality pretty nice. I think we've made a pretty formidable fusion over here.
Anything you want to add to this or anything, Morg?
I don't know, because I do like that, like, she was already becoming dragony and stuff, but, like, I also am like, oh, how would King look with, like, more robot-y bits? And I know it's not, like, a perfect one-to-one, and it probably also depends on what they do to do the fusion, right?
That's what I just thought of, since we both picked the characters. Maybe you pick the fusion method.
I could see there being, like, some, like, weird, like, technology from, like, the remnants that, like, I mean, obviously, Izzy, chime in if that's not true, but I could see some, like, weird technology stuff from them being, like, part of the reason that they fused, because they have, like, they have so many body mod stuff going on already. I feel like they probably at least tried it, to have a fusion.
Advanced cybernetics until you replace everything.
Yeah, but I wonder if they have something that, like, is only temporary, you know? Like, the advanced cybernetics makes it seem more permanent, but if it's more just, like, a temporary fusion, like, because I remember one of the things from Fellowship, you could, like, kind of make someone into, like, a remnant somehow. And I wonder if similar technology could be made to, like, just for fusion stuff instead. Otherwise, I was just gonna go with something, like, kind of simple and just go with, like, a dance, you know?
I literally just remembered that mascots and Fellowship have a move that lets you do fusion. Vortex used it, like, fucking once before she changed playbooks.
That's right.
Who with?
Arla, maybe? It was either Trembler or Arla, I think.
I think it might have been Ronnie or Gamble, in fact.
Oh, I'm just completely wrong.
Yeah,
I think you might be right.
I don't remember it being used at all.
I
remember
thought
it
might have
being
been Ronnie.
used.
Because Vortex, like, made herself into a set of slime armor during during the Forest Ballad.
Oh yeah, it couldn't have been Arla then. It was, I think it might have been Ronnie or Gamble.
I think it was Ronnie.
I think it was Ronnie too. Maybe Dan remembers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably
anyway.
in my notes somewhere,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to run and grab them.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, but yeah, there's maybe some piece of technology in the Isoverse that could make it happen.
Maybe the Vispians did it.
Maybe
they did it. Like
maybe they did it.
Oh,
somehow.
some
Maybe
sort of
Vortex did some
Vispian tech. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Maybe Vortex did some mad science that turned King into like living nanomachine slime, and then they sort of gooped into Xenu. Gross. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
But yeah.
Kind of a Venom situation.
Mm.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe we Venom-fied King shit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and like the Venom movie, the Venom makes them better mentally. Makes them less depressed.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, should we do another one?
Yeah.
Alright, since you threw it to me, I think I'll pick a character that Morg will then fuse onto.
Oh boy, okay.
Yeah, let's see. Ooh, I'm flipping through my roster right now. What if yeah, you know what? I might go Chaos Mode. I might say Vortex.
The reason I made that noise is because I was like thinking Trouble, but I actually want to do something that's not Fellowship to make it different, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
You have your Speeding Bullets characters, you have your polyamorous space road trip characters.
Oh god. Oh man, if it was that one, I could fuse her with my Venom situation, and there would be 3 people dealing with the situation. I was thinking either that or my sorcerer character, but like not the human, but the demon. Because I think it would be very funny to see like how Vortex Power Friendship deals with like this just like evil little miscreant demon that like can turn into a big thing, and it's just like the only thing that his name is Azazel, the only thing that like satisfies him is being pampered. He loves to torment the guy Samael, who he made a pact with, because they're in Sorcerer, they're kind of like warlocks. And Vortex, like, they're both kind of gremlins, but I feel like Vortex is the nicer version of that, kind of. So I wonder if they're too similar. That's my one thing, is like, are they too similar? But I think it would be kind of funny to see like someone immediately seeing the aftermath of like a fusion between these 2 characters, because Samael would see it immediately and be like, why are you slimy? What's happening?
Why are you a robot slime girl now?
Why are you a robot? Because before they were just like a little, when they're in small form, they kind of look like a Heartless is how I imagine them. But they sound like they have a Jersey accent. It's kind of funny.
Nice.
Oh,
you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to name the Xenu King fusion.
Oh, yeah. That's tough, because it's hard to move.
I can make a very stupid suggestion.
Please do.
Jareth.
Oh, yeah. No, that is stupid.
I know, but Xenu technically the Goblin Queen.
Xenu the Goblin Queen, and King Shed.
And Jareth is the Goblin King. I said it's stupid. I don't really have a good idea for this one. I did not think of a name.
King Nu. I went kind of basic with that.
Z-shit.
Is that the right? Yeah, otherwise it could be something like Z shit, which is I don't know if it's any better.
We could do King Var.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
King Var.
I like that.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, yeah.
Uh-huh. So back to Morg, sorry.
Yes, yeah, sorry.
I was being wishy-washy. Maybe since I talked about it for a long time, I'll just go with the sorcerer demon and the vortex.
All right.
Okay.
So, Izzy, how are they fusing?
Well, it sounds like they're very much kind of in sync with both being gremlins. So this is definitely a Steven Universe fusion.
Okay,
yeah.
They're doing a gem fusion, okay.
So then it would probably be intentional. And I do like the idea of, like... Because Azazel has, like, a bigger form, so, like, maybe he has to do the bigger form in order to do, like, a dance to keep up with... So otherwise they're just, like, a little, like, perch on your shoulder size.
Alternately... Vortex, like, her organic body is just like a smaller, just like kind of like hybrid organic nanomachine like slime that just kind of like controls the bigger mech suit from within. So what if like they both stayed small and like fused together that way?
I love the idea that they did that, and then they go inside the robot after they fuse.
Yeah.
And then after they fuse, because it's like demon powers anyway, like they can, like Azazel can like make their claws come out of like the vortex robot hands and stuff. Yeah,
they can maybe have like their little form that is like fused together, and then like when they transform into the big form, they get like this biomechanical like demon mecha armor.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yes, I love that. I also love the idea of just like the little like gray vortex doing a dance.
Yeah.
Because it's funny.
Yeah. What are they named?
Ooh.
Vortex and Azazel. Saris.
Yeah.
Saris Vortex. Professor Azazel. No, I just almost said Vorzazel. And that sounds like Vor.
A little bit.
Gosh.
What if it was like just Vozazzle?
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
It sounds like you're just casting a spell, kind of. Vozazzle.
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 Yeah, that's what they say when they do the fusion dance, and that's also their new name.
That sounds like one of the cats from Cats that's been cut for time or something.
And Vozazzle's just kind of like... I like the idea that, like, this, like, friendship is magic motherfucker and this, like, destructive little monster who wants to get pampered all the time are, like, somehow in sync together. Yeah. Like, yes, they're both gremlins, but in very different ways.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Poor Samuel. He's gonna have to deal with this monstrosity. He's already very put upon. Like, that's kind of his whole character, is that he's just very like, yeah, alright. Guess we're doing this.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Guess I'll be the chaperone.
Good. I think we did a good fusion.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
I love it.
Alright. Morg, now you pick a character for Izzy to fuse onto.
Well, since I kind of want to do Trouble, because I didn't do Trouble for...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Who are you going to fuse onto Big Banui with spooky shadow powers? You can do a Fellowship character. I
can.
And maybe you should.
I mean, I'm not going to choose Jolene, but Jolene would be a good pick. because
that could be funny.
Because the two of them like were friends.
Yeah.
Like probably beyond Gal, Treble was the only one that Jolene really bonded with any.
Yeah.
But I want to go a little bit chaotic. And
we do like a chaotic pick here.
And I'm not gonna go for the most chaotic pick, which is one of the skeletons.
Oh no.
No,
don't use Treble with Jack. No! They don't deserve that.
No, Treble doesn't deserve that. If it was one of them, it would be Big Jeff.
True.
But
that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah,
They're
but that
big,
would just be like, what if Treble was twice the size? But no, I think it would just be interesting for Treble to fuse with Dorothy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, I was like, I kind of wanted to see what like a human type character would be like fused with a non-human in this situation, and would it change her Eidolon?
Okay. So, I'm choosing the fusion method. I say, hand Dorothy a D-Arc and Matrix evolve the two.
Oh, wow.
What does Treble's ultimate evolution look like, Morg?
Oh my god. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah,
it's so hard because
this definitely puts the physical form in your hands.
I mean, partially, but I was trying to think of if like any of the Eidolon would reflect in it, but like
I was gonna say the unfortunate or fortunate thing, depending on how we look at it, is spoilers.
Yeah, I know too much about your Eidolon, unfortunately.
God. What if Treble just evolved to Chandrelmon and then just had like a bunch of rat familiars?
I don't know what Chandrelmon looks like. I don't.
Or
think.
the Shumon ultimate evolution. I forget if that's the right name or not.
Isn't it Cinderella based on the name is based on Cinderella?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot because it was like a little plushy guy.
It's it's Cendrillmon.
Oh, that makes sense. Because Cendril, yeah. I know that because there's like a Vocaloid song that's like named after Cinderella, and it's like Cendril something or other.
Anyway, that was a joke suggestion. Please give me a real answer.
Okay. So, Treble can already, like, their form is already kind of able to change, because they're very, like, void-y anyway. So I think in a lot of ways they would, like, at least at first, like, conform to, like, Dorothy's like form at first, and then like, it would like have the more, how like Sukuyamon has like a mask. It's like that, but it's like a bunny mask maybe.
Okay, so a little bit Deerbitmon with it. But
that's a good way of putting it. I didn't even think of Deerbitmon. But
I think like a bunny mask that would like more resemble Treble, so like dark fur, probably like floppy ears, like
and like maybe the mask is more like even though they're not an ogre in like the normal sense of the word, I think of like those like Japanese like Oni
masks. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, maybe it's kind of stylized in, like, an Oni, like, face with, like, bunny ears on it. And, like, it kind of covers most of the face.
Yeah.
And, you know, you still see, like, I feel like since it's kind of important to Dorothy's development, like, her hair's, like, out the back, you know, like, her longer hair is out the back.
Yeah.
And,
I want to add in, if I can real quick, since we were talking about there still being an Eidolon. What if it was a combination of Redacted and
Nightcore.
And Nightcore.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but I didn't want to, like, I guess it's up to you to, like, talk about how much you want to, but I could also just see it being...
I think we can just kind of dance around it.
I was also even just thinking, like, Nightcore, like, coming out of the plushie would be cool. It'd be, like, very, like, you know... There's, like, Digimon that look like those, like, that, like, stuffed animal Digimon with, like, the claws.
Wait,
Nightcore
and a little rat Kigurumi.
Aww.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Especially... They just kind of, like, float around you.
Yeah.
And then, like,
I'm just imagining, like, where the face goes, there's just one giant eye.
I also do like the idea that, like, it's still mostly, like, looks like hunky, but, like, the head can come off and, like, you just see, like, a dark shadow.
Yeah.
And that's Nightcore just being, like, silly.
Good shit.
But yeah, I also, even though, like, there's the mask and, like, kind of the more human face and stuff, I'm kind of imagining, like, Banui leg.
Yeah.
Like, the bottom part is maybe more... So you get the tail, because Trouble has, like, the demon tail and, like, the big legs.
Yeah, okay. Are they carrying any weapons? Because, like, with kind of, like, the Sakuyamon template, like, Sakuyamon has their staff, like, Dearbitmon has their swords.
I think their weapon is whatever the hunky Nightcore, like, turns into. Like, kind of like a weapon.
Ooh, okay.
I want to say... since we're talking, since we mentioned Sakuyamon and everything, the wrench.
Oh, because she's working on her car.
Specifically the wrench from the Tamers movie.
From the Locomon movie.
Yes, the just gigantic wrench that Rika used to beat the shit out of Renamon.
Oh, I don't know if I saw that movie.
Yeah, fucking Ruki gets possessed by a Parasaimon and goes level 5 Hinamizawa syndrome with a wrench.
Actually, that's kind of great, because, like, maybe whatever you hit with the wrench, it can, like, fuse into some fucked up stuff, because that's, like, your power. Like, that's Dorothy's, like, Eidolon power. I do like that they're kind of both, like, got, like, fusion stuff going on. Like, Trouble, maybe not directly. But because, like, Trouble's associated with, like, fusing, like, light and darkness, and then, like, your alchemist power is, like, fusing stuff.
Well, it's not. That's what it's gonna turn into.
Yeah. Well, your alchemist... Yeah.
My alchemist power is currently turning inanimate things into an animate version of this.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, into the animate equivalent.
Yeah.
And then fusions is the evolved form of it.
That's right. And you're level 5 or whatever. Yeah. I think that's fun. I went with the Digimon route because you said the Matrix evolution.
It's very good.
Alright, what is this character's name? What is the name of Trevel's evolved form?
It's funny because like they kind of do evolve in game too, because they get like angelified.
What is so you had like your naming scheme for the ancient ogres?
Yeah.
What was so I have a thing, like a musical genre in mind.
Yeah, current the like current present ogres, they just use like music words.
Yeah. So no, but I was thinking like maybe they would have like a something and something like a ogre patron.
Okay.
And so my suggestion is glam rock and something.
Maybe.
You can say no to that.
No, I'm thinking
because that might not fit with Trevel.
Guts and glam rock.
Guts and glory. Maybe.
Hard work and guts.
Maybe. It's on like the tip of my tongue, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even just like glam rock and glory could be kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Especially to go with all the like light thematic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
With the glory stuff. But that could also be like... treble... Maybe people like jokingly call them by like a fusion name, like even if it's like technically it's got Clam Rock and Glory, like maybe someone just like maybe like Vortex or something's just like, I'm gonna call you by your ship name and call you like Trorthy or something. Drebble. It's like, no, don't do that, please.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Dory, Trory.
Bad.
Stop me. Please stop me. Anytime.
Uh-huh.
Alright, should we move on to the next fusion then?
Uh-huh.
Alright, Izzy, you pick a character.
Okay. I guess this would go to like do we just reverse the order now? And that way it balances out?
We could, yeah.
We could do that, yeah, if you have an idea to fuse with me, I guess.
Okay. Trying to think of my OCs.
It's always so hard.
Cause I can't ever, like, there are the ones that I like think of a lot, which are mostly just fellowship characters.
You've also got your Speeding Bullets characters. You've also got Dr. Eggman.
You could do Dr. Eggman.
We can't do my Speeding Bullets characters.
Yeah, you have like various. I mean, you can do Gal or Jolene or Hyperpop.
I don't. No, I'm not gonna do Gal or Jolene. I am still gonna pick someone from Fellowship though.
Okay.
And it's gonna be Hyperpop.
Yeah, that's what I listed third was Hyperpop. That's funny. So hard, because who would be good to fuse with them?
Yeah, also I think Hyperpop is just good Morg vibes.
True. That's the problem, right? Like, I have too many I have too many characters that are like Hyperpop. Not exactly. Not how Hyperhop ended up, I guess, because they're just a fucking Tumblr sexy man, kind of.
Although I did change because you had suggested Fox, but I was reminded that maned wolves exist, which is an entirely much more fitting and funny choice.
Yeah, definitely.
Which just basically looks the same except very lanky.
Oh, I'm debating between my other Eidolon campaign character, Frankie, and my character from that Polyship road trip thing that's like, what did I say? I described them as Seto Kaiba as a tiefling.
God.
Like, Frankie's just a guy, but also they're goth, so there's gonna be a lot of goth coming out of them if that happens.
Oh, yeah.
And their Eidolon is...
How to describe Hyperpop's personality? It's a little bit based on Night Course.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I want to fuse them with Tenacity, the tiefling, the space tiefling.
Hell yeah.
Another very, like... they're not the same as Samael, but they're more, like, put upon like that, so they're very, like... Like, this is the character I said started off as, like, a Kaiba, but, like, they're not anymore, you know? If anything, they're more like a... Monchme. They're more like fucking Chaz.
God.
How tall is this tiefling?
They're like normal human height, maybe a little taller. Like they have horns too, so they're like they are like very human-esque. Because when I was first making them, I was boring. No, when I was first making them, I just had like an idea in my mind, and it was based a lot on like D&D tieflings, but in space. So I just, cause I think it's funny to have like the like kind of hyper excitable hyper pop and like the kind of like grumpy like but also thinks they're better than you sort of like, you know, I think the reason I went to Chaz is because he has to deal with all his like little like his fucking what are they called? His little guys. The Ajame or whatever they're called.
Yeah, Ojama.
Ojama, yes, thank you. Ojama. Like, except it's like, what if you were fused with your Ojama? Nightmare.
God.
They would be like, this is kind of cool that I can like do cool stuff with my body now, I guess, you know? I guess I don't know what their fusion would be.
I think I'll just give you a classic DBZ fusion dance.
Okay, yeah. I feel like Tenacity would be like reluctant, but like would do it, you know? But like maybe the fusion would end up a little funky at first because it was reluctant, right?
Yeah, it's like I you know, I don't want to fuse, but we have to in order to defeat Majin Buu.
Yeah. And Tenacity would also be very like, I guess I can kind of understand where the other character Kaida, who is like the more Venom character, they have like goopy parts to them, you know, because of that. They might be able to be like, wow, I walked a mile in your shoes, except they don't learn anything from it later if they unfuse. No, And then Hyperpop has to deal with this, like, dude who's, like, not good at friendship. Like, they're both bad at friendship in different ways, right? Like, Hyperpop is, like, actually wanting to learn how to be a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And Tenacity's like, friends suck. They're stupid. Fuck you. I'm being forced.
Oh, no.
I'm being forced into this. They don't mean it, you know? They're just a little bit tsundere, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Like, fine, I'll make friends. Fuck you. But yeah, I think a lot of the, like, shape would be defined by Hyperpop because their look is their look is so unique is the thing.
But Hyperpop is a shapeshifter. Hyperpop can look like anything.
I was just thinking if, like, they wanted to keep that shape, I guess. But yeah, if you want, like, Hyperpop to, like, look just kind of more tiefling-y. I mean, that's the problem, right? Like, they look like an ogre who are kind of already tiefling-inspired. Yeah. I mostly picked this one because of the personality clash rather than, like, the design clash, I guess. Especially because, like, they're both probably wearing, like, nice clothes, right? Like... Tenacity has too much body. It's like, I know that Hyperpop is in that, like, suit that a Tumblr sexy man wears.
Yeah. Hyperpop raided the closet at, like, the fantasy government building.
Yeah. So...
Alright, what's this character named? Hyperkaida?
No, Kaida's the other character.
Oh, right.
This is Tenacity, right?
Tenacity, yeah. Popnacity?
Pop Nasty. I'm DJ Pop Nasty. That's all I could think. Well, their name's like Hyperpop and Harmony or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So Harmony already sounds like a fucking
Techno and
name.
Tenacity.
Techno and Tenacity's pretty good. Techno for short. Technacity. No, yeah,
I was
that.
like, I was failing to think of a genre that began with T, other than techno.
They exist, and I'm blanking on all of them.
Yeah.
Let's see. You got Trap. You got I'm thinking. Gosh, that's a
Trip hop.
Trance.
Transgender.
That's true.
Trance and Tenacity might be interesting.
Yeah.
Or just something completely different. I just really like the something and something naming scheme.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that I came upon it, even if I came upon it, like, after I did, like, my first ogres. I was like, oh, this is just what the patrons do, I guess. Maybe if they write about trouble in history books, maybe they'll have, like, a name like that, too. Yeah, I could go for, like, trance and Tenacity would work for me if you're cool with that.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. In that case, Morg, why don't you pick another character?
What if I fuse my... What if it was Animus from Speeding Bullets.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Animus the Eye, the fucking...
Yeah.
the fucking angel one.
Yeah, the one that's like, I'm Animus the Angel. And
that's
it's like,
right. Yeah.
You're Animus the Eye. Shut up.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Who may or may not be working for a cosmic entity that isn't actual
Jesu
God.
Christo.
Who should I fuse with Animus? Ooh, you've given me a gift here.
That's a fun one.
Let's see.
I can't stop making angels and demons. What's wrong with me? I didn't get raised Christian, I promise.
Ooh. You know what? What if we went with Diamond from Grey Pollen?
Okay.
The bird with, like, hardening and weakening powers.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, just, I guess, like, a refresher on Diamond, because I feel like it's been a little while since I talked about them much.
Yes, please.
Yeah, they are a bird. They, work, kind of like their job in, like, the funny little anarchist collective town that they live in is just, like, managing resources and, like, you know, figuring out, like, rations for the whole town, to, you know, try and make sure that, you know, everyone gets enough, like, based on the resources they have. And, they're the only awakened soul, you know, in addition to King, Grub, and Vermin in the town. So, but, like, they definitely, like, use their powers for fighting a lot less. But they can, like, sort of strengthen the clothes they're wearing to, like, turn them into armor, basically. And also they have, like, an umbrella that is, like, basically works like an unbreakable club and also an unbreakable shield, depending on whether it's open or closed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I could see that being, like... Does it just work on material? Or could it work on, like...
Just on, like, non-living material.
Okay. Could it work on, like, feathers?
Maybe.
I guess Diamond has feathers already anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Izzy, how should they fuse?
Part of me just wants to so that we can say someone does it. It's the double style transformation.
Okay. Fucking half and half over here. All right.
No. So specifically, one of them loses consciousness and then they share a body, like an upgraded body.
Okay. Yeah,
So I guess their personalities wouldn't fuse as much.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I mean...
But at the same time, it would be kind of funny because they, like, someone does something and they wake up later and they're like, what the fuck? What are they doing?
I mean, in Double, it can go both ways.
Can it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it normally goes one way, but occasionally it goes the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, usually Philip is the one who passes out, but sometimes it's Shotaro when they need to do, like, a specific form.
Yeah. Sometimes
Fang
a little
Joker.
robot raptor hops around and screams, and then Philip goes sicko mode.
Exactly. Oh boy. So yeah. So I think this means that Animus is like definitely getting a tokusatsu suit. I think like I think like both halves have like the angel wings, and like the armor has like feathers incorporated into the design.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're like still using the umbrella that Diamond uses, but maybe it's like fucking upgraded to be really stupid and toyetic looking.
Oh, the mask.
The mask.
Toyetic.
Yeah, Diamond's mask is like it's kind of like it's like it's a little more like a sort of a big cowl with kind of like a pointy crest, like, because it's like a bird mask, and then like also kind of like the long beak-like nose, kind of like reminiscent of a plague doctor mask.
Right.
Yeah, and then the visor has like kind of a just like jagged line drawn on it.
Would it be, like, still that, and, like, even when they're in, like, tokusatsu mode, like, they still have the mask?
Yeah,
but you can still see the little eye ears sticking out of the top for some reason.
And also it's, like...
And the eyes are, like, bigger on it, because that's, like, what they're known for, right? Is, like,
Instead of, like, the regular visor, it's, like, two gigantic lenses.
Yeah! And like the umbrella can also like glow because like I got the angel power.
Of course, it's got several LEDs that make it light up. Yeah, this is good.
I'm glad I picked this transformation method.
Yeah, so their rider name is Kamen Rider maybe it's like Kamen Rider Apocalypse.
Oh.
Cause, Animus is like fucking the follower of this fucking elder god, and Diamond is like from a post-apocalyptic setting.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
How do we feel about that?
Kamen Rider Apocalypse is fun.
Yeah.
It's just like... What do they look like when they're not Kamen Rider? Like, they're just... do they just look like Diamond? Or, like, do they just look like a weird mix of the two still?
Yeah, I think kind of... Yeah, I think... Well, their physical bodies don't actually fuse unless they're doing, the fucking, extreme fusion.
Okay.
We don't have to design that mode.
We could. It's up to you. I don't know. I like that they just kind of... It's just funny to think of them both in like a tokusatsu world. That might be an apocalypse. That reminds me of because I've seen more Power Rangers than like other ones. It reminds me of this one called I think like RPM or something like that, where it's like it all takes place in like a desert with like a big domed city that everyone's like safe inside of.
Oh, nice.
That's what it reminds me of, like Apocalypse, Power Rangers. That's what I think of.
Hell yeah. Alright, so I'm up next. Alright, Izzy. This might be a very hostile choice, but I'm going with Vile the Sexy Bat.
Vile the Sexy Bat.
The ultimate gamer.
She's already fused with God.
Yeah. Well, that's not actually her, just her image.
Yeah.
Remember, God took her image and then fused with the devil.
That's right.
Yeah.
Vile the sexy bat.
The ultimate gamer.
I know the option to pick, and you're not gonna like it.
Well, hit me.
Jolene.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Why wouldn't we like it? Wait.
Emmy wouldn't like it because Jolene is physically a halfling.
You can't make halflings sexy, unfortunately.
Oh, right, the sexy bat. I was just thinking, like, a bat and a halfling, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
But no, it's because she's specifically a sexy bat.
Uh-huh.
All right, Morg, how are they fusing?
What haven't we done? I feel like there's a lot of things, but I'm just, like, blending all of them.
There are many ways to fuse.
Fusion.
I like that the Emmy's first pick for fusion method was not one of the things we put on our list.
I mean, mine wasn't either. I did like a fellowship thing.
Yeah,
I thought I mentioned Matrix Evolution as one of them.
Oh no! On the first go round.
Right.
Or maybe that was Morg. I have memory problems, apparently.
Me too. Maybe, I mean, I could just go for, like, treating you both as Digimon, doing some, like, Jogris and...
Okay. Yeah, Jogris evolutions are weird because, the three Jogrises from 0-2, you got Piledramon, that's a pretty straightforward, like, combination of XVmon and Stingmon's traits. You've got Sylphimon, which is a pretty, straightforward combination of Tailmon and Aquilamon. Then you've got fucking Shakomon, which, takes Ankylomon and Angemon and turns them into, like, an ancient clay doll figure. I
could also see, like, what if it was just, like, what happens in The Fly?
Oh gosh. That's fucked up.
Fucking Cronenberg fusion, holy shit.
Yeah, let's fucking go for it.
Oh no, I don't like my choice anymore.
We've already done Digimon, fuck that. Let's go for it.
Let's make it as cursed as possible.
I'm sorry, Jolene. I feel like Vile might be more okay with it for some reason. She's just like, whatever helps me become a better gamer.
Exactly.
Because I was like, what fusions happen? But yeah. You don't have to make it gross. It could just be like, the thing that happens in, like...
please don't make it gross.
Fine.
The thing that happened... We should have done a gross one.
We should have.
Emory and I should have done a gross one.
We should have.
What was I thinking? Oh, where, like, Bill from Pokemon gets turned into a Clefairy. That's kind of also The Fly, except the child version. Yeah. The child-friendly version of The Fly happened in Pokemon, is what I'm saying.
Incredible.
But yeah. What happens? Why do they fly? Why do they try to teleport?
Oh, you know what?
And accidentally...
I think, like, they try to teleport in to the ISPS office together.
And they fuse instead of swapping bodies.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
So what does this look like? I think,
Well, luckily they're about the same height.
Yeah. I think Vile's a little bit taller, but yeah.
Maybe.
Would they be on all fours all the time because of Jolene?
I think so. I think, I think they keep their more humanoid like body type, but they get the long like mustelid torso. I think gosh. Yeah,
their reflexes is gonna be so good.
That's true. They keep Vile's bat wings. I think
maybe the halfling tail though.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe they have like forearms or something.
Like forearms, like FORE or four like
FOUR. Yeah.
Okay, like four of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
You know, we can get a little silly with this fusion, you know.
Yeah. A bit of a fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, I think
you know what? Since it's the teleporting into ISPS, I had joked earlier about being a Tuvix situation, but it literally is a Tuvix situation.
I don't know what Tuvik is.
Me neither.
It's from a very bad episode of Star Trek Voyager where two characters, Tuvok and Neelix, got combined into one person through a transporter accident.
Incredible.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happens in The Fly, like, sort of. Like, technically they're two different beings, but, like, it's kind of that, yeah.
Yeah. So I think we kind of take like Vile the sexy bat, who's like a cartoony Sonic Anthro, and then just like give her the more animalistic features. Like we give her like the fucking longer snout, the like denser fur, the fucking. Maybe you can no longer, like, see the light in her eyes, or just, like, or maybe her eyes just, like, stay big, but they're, like, more, like, animal eyes,
The way eyes reflect in, like, animals, like, mustelids and stuff, like, sometimes the light, like, reflects weirdly. That's what Emery's talking about.
Yeah.
She's not saying that Jolene has lifeless eyes or anything.
I was like, what?
She's just saying like the comparison of like cartoony eyes. And...
Nah, I get it.
Halflings still have pretty cartoony eyes, but you know.
But it would be funny if for some reason like they don't have as cartoony eyes when they're mixed together. It's like too cartoony.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then like fucking her teeth go from she has like fucking pointed teeth also. What else, Izzy? What are you, Well,
kind of like outfits, because like Violet Sexy Bat is like kind of gothy, like what is Jolene's like fit?
Jolene is also kind of gothy.
Yeah.
Kind of like a little bit athleisure with it.
Yeah.
Goth.
like a very active goth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, a gamer and a jock fused together.
God.
Through the power of both being goths.
Let's see. What kind of outfit? I think like...
Because it can't be too sexy.
That's right, yeah.
That's kind of... I think that was where I was like... why I was asking about the outfit, because I was like, oh, if it can't be too sexy, what would it be?
I think they have trip pants, but like... Since they're on all fours, it's like trip pants, like if a dog wore pants like this.
Yes!
So like six-legged trip pants.
I don't understand, like I just don't understand why they're all on all fours.
Because Jolene sometimes is.
Because Jolene's a downslope halfling.
Only when sprinting. She is bipedal 98% of the time.
Fine.
Well,
I guess they can be like bipedal, but also like can be on all four. Like I'm just like picturing them being able to still do that.
I hate to say this, but it's harder for them to stay upright because they are top heavier now due to titties.
They have to be on all fours because they're titties. Jolene's like, I mean, I guess I can already do this, but like
they're breasting boobily so much that they have to go around on all fours.
That's right.
That's incredible.
Oh, this is cursed.
Yeah, I told you it would be.
God. This was a good idea.
Yeah, we've created quite a creature over here.
I love the Jolene Gile or whatever. Like if a dog wore pants like this, they're like this style ass.
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe like a crop top or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Like tastefully showing stomach, not like sexily showing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Jolene's last name is Geyser. Can we do anything with that with the name?
Giler the sexy Bizer. No.
Perfect.
I don't know what I'm saying. I said Giler. I meant to say Gile. Whatever. Vilene.
Vilene.
I like that
Vilene. That's good.
Could go a little simple with that since we went a little chaotic with the with design.
With the character design.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good shit. I think we did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. I think that'll have to be the last one, because we've gone for a little while here.
Yeah, I think that worked out about perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that went pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
We're good at this.
I think we're doing a good podcast over here. All right. What are our plugs?
Who knows?
Y'all go first.
Yeah. Did you say I'll go first or y'all go first?
I said y'all.
Okay, I misheard you, so I was like waiting. But
I'm
okay.
a southerner.
I thought you said I'll. You can find me at Haunting the Morg on Tumblr and Blue Sky. You can find me at Gengar on Co-host. You can also find me on the Sonic Hustle, a complete and total Sonic lore podcast. Yeah, that's it.
I'm on a podcast called We Rate Queerbait, where we explore the blurry line between homie and homo. I'm also on For Affinity with the username Space Robot. I'm also on an upcoming audio drama that we can finally reveal the details for. So the title is The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine. And, we have the, it's not set in stone, but currently the Kickstarter is planned to launch on, May 20th. So pretty soon, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Quite possibly even a little bit before this episode comes out, since we've got a bit of a backlog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Oh well.
It'll work out.
It'll be fine.
Okay. I don't have social media, so you can find me in the Discord that's in the show notes. And then the podcast does have social media, so on co-host and Tumblr, it's at Check Out This Guy. And this podcast is part of the Noisepace.xyz podcast network. Thank you, Matt GameCube.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt GameCube. I think that's all.
I think that about does it.
Yeah.
So let's unfuse from this closet that we're stuck in.
Yeah.
Because we're not fused together, we're fused to the closet, apparently.
Oh.
Guys, I'm thinking about it. Is the process of editing and rendering a podcast just fusing two audio tracks together?
Yes, that's why I said at the beginning of the recording.
So yeah, let's unfuse from this situation so that we can later fuse our waves together and make a podcast.
Fuse our waves together, wink.
Yeah. God.
All right, that was bad. Later, everyone.
Bye.
Later.